Um, Imagine putting on a sequined floor-length ball gown, doing your makeup to the absolute nines, and then heading out on a Tuesday morning just to, like, buy milk at the grocery store.
You definitely get some looks.
Right. I mean, you would undoubtedly look beautiful, but you would also look completely out of place. Everyone would just know you were dressed up for something else.
Oh, absolutely. It screams costume.
Exactly. And that specific mismatch, that unintentional costume effect, is exactly what thousands of beginners accidentally do every single day when they buy their first wig.
Oh, it's such a common trap.
Yeah. They pay for maximum hair, they end up with maximum regret, and they just don't understand why the reflection in the mirror looks so remarkably fake.
Well, we see so many people who want to explore alternative hair, whether that's for fashion, convenience, or because they are navigating medical hair loss, and they just get completely overwhelmed by the mechanics of it all.
Right, because it's not just a hat.
Exactly. They think they are just buying a product, but they're actually stepping into this highly technical discipline.
And the learning curve can be steep, not to mention really expensive if you make the wrong purchases. There are so many moving parts, confusing terminology, and just, frankly, a lot of conflicting advice out there.
Which is why we're doing this.
Exactly. So for this deep dive, we have gathered a massive stack of sources to cut through that noise for you. We are pulling from comprehensive retail guides from places like Wigs.com, Unis, UCHE, Simply Wigs, Aspire Hair, Wig Studio One, and Extensions Hair Shop.
That is a lot of ground to cover.
It is. We also have technical salon care sheets from Hairplace NYC, and this incredibly detailed, expert-level YouTube masterclass from a creator named Young Africana.
Her stuff is just fantastic.
Truly. So the mission here is to shortcut your learning curve. We're going to extract the exact science and the specific techniques you need to make a wig look incredibly natural, feel completely comfortable, and stay absolutely secure without relying on those harsh, skin-damaging glues. Okay, let's unpack this.
I'm really looking forward to this one. Because wearing a wig, it shouldn't feel like you are strapping a hot, itchy helmet to your head.
No one wants that.
Right. It really is an art form. But more than that, it's about combining geometry, chemistry, and physics to create an undetectable illusion. And once you understand the underlying mechanics of how these pieces are built and customized, I mean, it changes the entire experience.
Geometry, chemistry, and physics. I love framing it that way. So let's start with the geometry, the physical architecture of the hairpiece itself, which really acts as your blueprint.
Right, setting the foundation.
Going back to that ball gown analogy, a huge part of looking natural comes down to wig density. Looking at the guide from UCHE Hair, they point out this massive misconception that more hair automatically equals a better, more luxurious look.
It's a really easy assumption to make, honestly. If you're paying hundreds of dollars for human hair, your instinct is to want the maximum amount of it.
Give me my money's worth, right?
Exactly. But human biology doesn't actually produce hair like that.
Right. And UCHE breaks down the actual numbers to help you shop realistically. They define 150% density as the absolute sweet spot for an everyday, realistic look.
Which is what most people are actually looking for.
Yeah, it gives you a soft, natural movement that mimics biological hair beautifully. Then you step up to 180% density.
And that gives you a balanced, fuller volume. It's ideal if you are going to be doing a lot of heavy heat styling or rolling it, and you need that extra body to hold the shape.
But then you hit 200% density.
Oh boy. Yeah, and that thickness is where people get into trouble if they aren't prepared for the realities of managing it.
It is just so much hair. A 200% density wig is high impact statement hair. It's incredibly thick, incredibly heavy, and frankly, biological human hair almost never looks like that naturally.
No, it really doesn't.
So if you wear a 200% density piece to the office or like the grocery store, it immediately flags as artificial. It literally throws off the proportions of your face.
And that spatial geometry, it extends to the cap construction as well, specifically what's called the lace front. Eunice Hair's guide really gets into the physical dimensions here. They compare a standard 13x4 lace front to a 13x6 lace front.
Okay, so for those of us who don't intuitively speak wig terminology, decode those numbers. What are we actually measuring here?
Sure. So you're measuring the sheer breathing